What a performance from Piotr Jan. That was crazy. Crazy. I don't usually make videos like this, but that was a performance worthy of a standing ovation from my room. I mean, I literally clapped even though no one can hear it because that was masterful. What a performance from Piotr Jan. We watched him figure out Marab Dalishvili in real time. That was crazy. Now, I didn't like one thing, and that's the fact that DC was trying to push the narrative that Marab was being competitive with Jan. To me, that was kind of a masterclass. You guys can go in the comments and tell me if you disagree or if you think I'm full of nonsense. But to me, like Piotr Jan really did all the damage. He took no damage. He was not bleeding at all. He wasn't swollen up. He didn't look like he was in a fight, you know. He just looked like he worked out. So for me, the kicks, the boxing, the takedown defense, the takedown offense. He took down Marab in the fifth round. He looked like he had more gas in the tank than Marab in the fifth round. And that is due to the pinpoint accuracy liver shots. It was a masterclass performance from Piotr Jan. I'm extremely impressed. I think the whole arena was extremely impressed. If you watch, you could see everyone was giving them a standing ovation. And I mean, Piotr Jan is someone who deserves this title 100%. I think he got robbed against Sean O'Malley. I think that he had a very, very tough first title defense against Aljamain Sterling where you need him illegally. Yes, that's on him 100%, but I mean, damn, to see Piotr Jan come back the way he did is extremely satisfying. It's extremely well-deserved as well. You know, he didn't get the easy route back at all, but he found his way back and he beat the person that everyone was saying is the greatest bantamweight of all time, which I think is jumping the gun a bit. I mean, there's Dominic Cruz, there's TJ Dillashaw, Dillashaw, whatever you guys think of him. He's still an amazing athlete. There's lots of great bantamweights, and for me, Piotr Jan might be that guy. In my personal opinion, you don't have to agree. You can whip out facts. You can tell me whatever you want in the comments. I think Piotr Jan is probably the best bantamweight athlete we've seen. Now, for the rest of the fight card, man, Pantoja versus Van, I'm so disappointed. Listen, guys, I don't have anything against Joshua Van. I obviously don't know the guy personally. I've never met him. But I don't think he deserved the title. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, he caught the kick. Pantoja broke his arm landing. So it's a fair win, fair and square. But, man, if you know Pantoja, guys, I really don't think Van would have been able to stop him. But you can't live off ifs and buts and, oh, if this happened, because it didn't happen. Joshua Van is the second youngest UFC flyweight champion. Second youngest UFC champion in general. I think he's the youngest UFC flyweight champion. And I'm not particularly satisfied with that fight. Now, you guys can tell me what you think about it in the comments below, but I wasn't really happy with the co-main event. Then for Tatsuro Taira versus Brandon Moreno, listen, I thought it was a bit premature. I thought that the ref stopped it a bit sooner. Would Tatsuro Taira have finished him irregardless? Probably. There was a 90% chance that Brandon Moreno was just going to continue to take more and more punishment. And whether or not Brandon Moreno could have gotten out of that position or not is something we'll never have seen. So a ref's job at the end of the day is to protect fighters and keep them from getting brain damage that could end their career prematurely, and the ref did his job. So props to Tatsuro Taira. I thought he did very, very well irregardless. And Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan, whatever his name is. Jeez, guys, Jan Blachowicz is 42 years old. And he looked great. The leg kicks, the jabs. I mean, Jan Blachowicz is freaking a freak of nature. If people think that that guy is not one of the best athletes we've ever seen in the octagon, then they're mistaken. That was a very good fight from Jan. Yeah, he got rocked in the second round, dropped and got 10-8'd. But, I mean, Jan Blachowicz really impressed me. It is a draw. Yes, it was a draw. And Bogdan also looked very, very good. But, man, Jan impressed me because he's the old guy, you know. Bogdan was expected to win. He was knocking out and submitting everyone before he fought Jan Blachowicz. And Jan Blachowicz proves that he's still championship level. If Jan Blachowicz was younger, man, he'd be a problem in the light heavyweight division. I wish he started his career in the UFC a lot younger, because he would be a spectacle to behold in his prime, like a 30-year-old Jan. But yeah, guys, did I miss anyone? Now, Henry Cejudo and Peyton Talbot was crazy. That was a good fight. Um, but let's be honest, guys. We knew Peyton was gonna win. Like, no one really thought Henry Cejudo was gonna beat Peyton Talbot. Peyton Talbot had all the advantages statistically, and he's striking sharp, man. His wrestling's good. He took down Henry Cejudo twice in the first round. He pieced him up in the second round, and it was a fairly close round in the third, but Peyton still did extremely well. I think Peyton Talbot versus Piotr Jan would be a crazy fight. I think Jan would win. But man, Peyton has some good striking. I think you'd give Piotr Jan a real run for his money. So yeah, UFC 323 prelims, early prelims overall. Amazing card. One of the best cards of the year. I think fight of the night has to be either Peyton Talbot versus Henry Cejudo or Merab versus Piotr Jan. And yeah, guys, that's just my immediate reaction. Nothing too fancy, nothing too special. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.